I got that animal ambition. I got that animal ambition. I got that.
What's up, y'all? Smoak here. What's good? In this video, I'm gonna be watching 10 WWE returns that were genuine surprises by WrestleMania. Now, I'm recording this on a Thursday, unfortunately. I just want to say real quick about the previous Raw, day one. You know, it was nothing special. It was like ordinary Raw. I thought it was gonna be more PLE-esque, considering, you know, the amount of days in between from the last PLE of the WWE main roster Survivor Series to the next, that is the Royal Rumble, is 2 months. I'm just like, wow, that's crazy. So I would have thought that like day one, because in between that was NXT Deadline. Yeah, it was okay. The Rock came back with some massive pops like always, so it was cool. Triple H, you know, being the king of crossover that he is. First CM Punk with the return on the Survivor Series where the logo show appear, only for CM Punk to come back. He said a former WWE champion is coming to day one. Here comes Jinder Mahal. Everybody's like, oh man, what the hell, this and that. But you know, anybody that knows wrestling know this wasn't a big surprise. This was just a setup, bro. Come on, you can't fall for stuff like that. That was too obvious. If you fall for it for real, you're an idiot. Yeah, day one was alright. So let's take a watch of the video.
Due to the rise in social media and digital news, it's hard to keep a return in pro wrestling a top secret.
Facts.
Several returns over the past decade or so have been leaked online, and this has ultimately ruined the complete surprise that WWE had in store for fans. Due to this, WWE must now take special measures in order to keep returns top secret, and it's difficult for them to succeed at this as there are moles just about everywhere. However,
yo, fact, like Triple H and whoever else was talking about, we we're not talking to CM Punk or something of that nature. You know what I mean? You want to keep it private, bro. I mean, this is a big time return. Why do you want us to tell you this information? Do you not want to be surprised like everybody else, bro? I mean, come on, get out of here.
WWE have managed to bring numerous wrestlers back without a single report of the planned return leaking online, and this in turn has made the return memorable for all the right reasons. Join us now as WrestleMania looks at 10 WWE returns that were genuine surprises. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Number 10, Christian, Royal Rumble 2021. Due to the 2021 Royal Rumble taking place in the Thunderdome, fans expected there to be a lack of surprise returns in the matchup. Due to there being no physical fans in attendance, the match and any planned returns were going to be difficult to execute correctly, but to WWE's credit, they did a fantastic job under difficult circumstances.
The period I was not watching because of the pandemic, bro. Had no interest whatsoever, bro. Wrestling with no fans is crazy.
One of the surprise returns on the show that nobody saw coming was the return of Christian. Christian had seemingly retired from pro wrestling, and it was reported that he would never wrestle again. Therefore, when the former world champion entered the Rumble match, fans were utterly speechless. Christian showed the world that he still had it, and even had a memorable interaction with his best friend Edge.
LOL.
Appearing on the bump, Christian revealed that he only found out about the return a few days before the event. I found out about the return at 7:30 on Friday night, and it was a well-win from there. In hindsight, I would have liked a little more time being able to get in the ring and things like that, but it also gave me... I was nervous when I got the call. Where's my gear? These are the things I have to find. Once I started piecing things together, there was no time to think. I had so much to do to prepare on Saturday. Then we all went in the arena on Sunday, and I was surprisingly calm. For not having stepped foot in the ring for 7 years, there were no nerves. This is what I was born to do.
Yeah.
Number 9, Carlito
Makes
Backlash
sense.
2023. The 2023 Backlash event received rave reviews from fans. The event took place in Puerto Rico, and the crowd was one of the liveliest, most engaging crowds imaginable.
That
During
drone
the
cam is
Bunny versus
banging.
Damian Priest matchup, Carlito made a surprise return, and he received the ovation of a lifetime. It was completely unexpected, and it literally broke Twitter, as fans were in total disbelief that the former US and Intercontinental Champion was back in WWE. Due to the overwhelmingly positive response to his return, WWE offered Carlito a full-time return contract, which thankfully he accepted, and it looks like the popular star will be having one more run in WWE before he hangs up his boots for good. Number 8. Nia Jax Raw 2023. And WWE managed to keep Nia Jax's return to WWE top secret, which for a return happening on Raw or SmackDown is very hard to do. Every week before each of WWE's flagship shows, a rundown is released online, and this usually contains any planned returns or cameos, but Jax's return wasn't remotely leaked. She will return during the Rhea Ripley vs Raquel Rodriguez matchup, and also with some questions surrounding why WWE had decided to bring back the controversial figure, it was certainly appreciated that WWE had managed to keep the return under wraps. Number 7. John Cena Money in the Bank 2021 and 2023. And John Cena is the undisputed king of surprise returns, as he's managed to return time and time again without it being known in advance.
Facts.
Every fan recalls Cena's return at the 2008 Royal Rumble, but even in the age of social
Bang game, bro. Yo. Remember, this is my first year watching. And I knew who John Cena was, and I recall him being out. So seeing him return like that, bro, was pretty cool. And he came out with the arms crossed like this, bro, below his waist, head down, put his hat up, man, with the hat. I was like, yo, I'm mad this one wasn't on the list, bro. No bull.
media, Cena has been able to make a surprise return without a single person
Triple H
knowing
sold
about
that
it.
like no other,
At the
bro.
2021 Money in the Bank event, Roman Reigns had just defeated Edge in the main event, and this was when Cena returned to confront the tribal chief.
Oh
Cena
yeah,
arguably
okay, yeah. This
received
one
the
was
largest
cool. This
ovation
one
of
was
his
cool.
entire career, as every single fan in attendance was delighted to see one of the greatest of all time. Fast forward to the 2023 Money in the Bank event in London, England, Cena did it yet again.
Yeah.
During the show, Cena's iconic music will begin to play.
Yeah,
It
people
was
were
wonderful to
singing
see,
the
and
intro.
UK
That was
fans
cool.
let Cena know how appreciated he was, and it was truly a moment that the fan base will never ever forget. Number 6.
That was a
Brock
good
Lesnar
event too,
SummerSlam
bro. International
2021.
PLE
And
hit
after
different.
defeating John Cena in the main event of SummerSlam in 2021, Roman Reigns and the fan base were in for a total shock. This is when Brock Lesnar's music hit. There were no reports that Lesnar was returning to WWE.
Bro, Brock is another one, man, that stays returning, bro, after a long hiatus. Like, my gosh, man.
In fact, there were rumors that Lesnar may have been completely done with the company. Lesnar returned as a babyface to confront Reigns and Paul Heyman, and it was a magical moment that would plant the seeds for WWE's next top feud. One of the reasons why the surprise return was so well received and so fondly remembered was because Lesnar's subsequent run was arguably one of the finest runs of Lesnar's entire career. Lesnar's work as a babyface was excellent, and he managed to show the fans a brand new side of him that had never been seen on WWE TV. Number 5. The Rock, Raw 2011.
Oh my
WWE
gosh,
announced that a
bro.
major name would be hosting
This was a
WrestleMania
banger,
27.
bro.
There were
No
rumors
cap.
circulating that it was going to be pop megastar Justin Bieber. However, when the guest host was revealed to be the Great One himself,
What?
The Rock, fans were amazed. WWE, according to The Rock himself during an interview with Entertainment Weekly, his 2011 Raw return was the greatest moment he had ever experienced on WWE's premiere show.
Yeah, because at that point, The Rock was gone for like 5 years, I think. If not longer. No, I think it was 7. It was 7. Yeah. 'Cause I remember he was on Raw in 2004. He was doing something with Jonathan Coachman. I don't know if that was his last time appearance since then, but I know it was around that period. That's what was so huge. And I never seen The Rock like live on TV. I just know him, you know, other than movies. I remember playing with like using him in video games like SmackDown vs. Raw, Day Reckoning, WrestleMania 19. So that was a great sight to see, bro.
It's a charged excitement standing backstage and knowing that there's a great anticipation in the air. There were probably 18,000 people hanging on every minute before the big announcement happened. So now the challenge for me is to have fun and electrify and entertain the audience. I did a 20-25 minute monologue. When my music hit going out, it was incredible. The night was the greatest Raw moment I've ever experienced, and that's saying a lot. I've had the privilege to work with a lot of icons in WWE. The goosebumps never left my body during that monologue. Number 4, Roman Reigns.
And I remember too, that night, yo, Raw ended like, I swear to God, around 20 minutes after 11 o'clock, where Raw was supposed to end. That's how much power The Rock had, bro, that night.
SummerSlam 2020. WWE marketed the 2020 SummerSlam with the tagline, "You'll never see it coming," and they were spot on with this, as the event featured the surprise return of Roman Reigns. Reigns took a step back from WWE during the pandemic due to safety concerns, and it wasn't remotely hinted or rumored that Reigns will be making his return at the SummerSlam event. Top heel in the company. Number 3, the Hardy Boys WrestleMania.
Come on, man. Like, WrestleMania, what are you doing, bro? You can't skip like that.
Event. Top heel in the company. Number
Oh
3,
man,
the
why
Hardy
he do
Boys
that?
WrestleMania 33. But when counting down the biggest crowd ovations in WrestleMania history, the Hardy Boys' surprise return at WrestleMania 33 has to be towards the top of the list.
Yeah, that
The
was
duo returned
this
to
was
be
cool
part of a
too.
multi-team ladder match, and their ovation was truly insane.
Yeah.
Whilst it was rumored that the two may potentially be WWE bound, it was never expected that the two would make their return at WrestleMania, especially because Matt and Jeff had wrestled the night prior in an action-packed match against the Young Bucks. According to Matt Hardy, to prevent the return leaking out, he used social media to his advantage and used an old picture to pretend that the duo were flying home. This managed to fool the majority of fans, as they took Hardy's social media posts as face value and assumed that he and Jeff wouldn't be part of WrestleMania. Number 2, Shane McMahon and Raw 2016. Upon Stephanie McMahon being announced as a recipient of the Vincent J. McMahon Legacy of Excellence Award, nobody could have ever anticipated this to be the segment in which Shane McMahon would make his dramatic return to WWE programming.
Time out. Is that still a thing, or was that just a one night thing? Cause I don't recall seeing that award at all of 2023 nor 2022. I gotta look that up, bro. They just used that prop. They just used it as a prop for this promo? No way. Yep, it was a prop named after Vince's dad. Vince McMahon be bugging, bro. Example A.
There was a state of shock that fell over the fan base as the Raw return wasn't even rumored. In fact, there was nothing remotely indicating that Shane was on his way back to WWE. This marked his first appearance in almost 7 years, and the main purpose of his return was to build towards a WrestleMania 32 showdown with The Undertaker. Despite the storyline with Taker being overly complicated, it didn't take away how special Shane's initial return ended up being, and WWE deserve a ton of credit for managing to avoid such a significant return from leaking out. And number 1, Edge Royal Rumble 2020. A Hall of Famer Edge had seemingly retired from pro wrestling in 2011. It was ruled that Edge shouldn't even take a bump ever again, never mind a full-blown wrestling match. So when his trademark theme hit at 2020's Royal Rumble, fans lost their mind. The rated R superstar and multi-time world champion was back, and he wasn't wasting a single second as Edge hit spears left, right and center. It was a special moment that was hard to watch without being emotional. Due to Edge being one of the biggest names of all time, WWE went to extreme lengths to prevent his return leaking out, and Edge went into detail in relation to this during an interview with ESPN. I talked to Triple H, Paul Levesque, and said, "I can't go to a ring anywhere because people will start seeing me. I can't go to the PC, so they sent me a ring. I got a warehouse space and I set up a ring, basically had my own personal field of dreams, and I just got in there and got to work. Thankfully, I'm married to another Hall of Famer who can pick up and body slam me, which you can't say for a lot of wives. The Revival, they both live in Asheville, so they'd come and they'd get in there with me and they'd put me through my paces." But there you have it, folks. 10 WWE.
Wow. That's crazy. And that's what you have to do, bro. Oh man. And that is the benefit of having a former wrestler wife, bro. Especially somebody who's big and powerful like that and best feeling. Because like if you was married to AJ Lee, no disrespect to Punk, I'm just using this as an example. I don't even think she was able to do it because she's so small. Last time we seen her, at least. Yeah, that's dope, bro. They said, alright, here's a ring, boom, go find a space, go train. So when the Royal Rumble comes, it's gonna be magnificent. It's like, I bet. Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, I like it, I respect it. This was a cool vid. With CM Punk, with this, when was this video? This video was 7 days ago, so I don't know if they already made it, because you would think CM Punk would be right there, to be honest. But yeah, that was nice though. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace, I'm out.